Court calls the case People versus Caden Hawkins.
Caitlin Kirby on behalf of the people.
Silvana Reed, Assistant Public Defender with and on behalf of Ms. Hawkins. Ms. Hawkins, can you state your name for the record, please?
Caden Hawkins.
Thank you.
There she is.
Your Honor, today Ms. Hawkins is planning to plead as charged under HIDA.
Ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
State your name again, please.
Caden Hawkins.
All right, you can put your hand down. Ms. Hawkins, it is this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to the charge of embezzlement by an agent or trustee, $200 or more, but less than $1,000. That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, a $2,000 fine plus court costs. Fine could be increased at 3 times the value of the property embezzled. If 3 times the value of the property embezzled is greater than $2,000, that becomes your maximum fine. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
And understanding all of that, you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
Because of that, you're giving up certain rights. You're giving up your right to call witnesses to speak for you at trial or to have this court compel their attendance. You're giving up your right to see, hear, and question all witnesses against you at trial. You're also giving up your right to be a witness for yourself or to remain silent, not have that silence used against you. And you're giving up your right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead to this charge?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody threatened you or coerced you?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes.
And because you believe that you're guilty of this offense?
Yes.
Between the dates of July 2nd, 2022 and August 2nd, 2022, the location of 3749 Carpenter Road, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, were you an employee of Target?
Yes, Your Honor.
What'd you do that makes you think that you're guilty?
I forgot to pay for items I ate while I was on shift, and I also set aside items that I forgot to pay for and left the store without paying for them.
Okay. So you're saying you forgot to pay for them? You're
Yes.
saying that you didn't leave the store or do those things intentionally?
No, Your Honor.
That's not what you're saying, or no, you did not do it intentionally?
No, I didn't do it intentionally.
Well, you got a problem. I can't accept that plea.
Your Honor, I believe that she would admit that she did leave the store with the items and take them in her possession without paying. And her intention was to pay for them
Say
at
that.
extra time.
I heard her say that, but she didn't remove those items intentionally. I mean, we don't prosecute people for what are claiming to be mistakes.
I think she did intentionally remove them. Her plan was to pay for them at a later time, which would still constitute intentionally.
That's not what she said to me, Miss Reed.
Your Honor, if I could ask her a few questions.
Certainly.
Ms. Hawkins, did you make a statement to the officers that day?
Yes.
And do you remember telling the officers that you took the clothing with the intention of paying for them on a later date?
Yes.
And so when you removed the items, you had not paid for them.
No, Your Honor.
Did you pay for them at
No.
some point?
No.
I guess then the next thing would have been, would you have had the opportunity to be able to have paid for them at that later date?
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Okay, if I'm trying to look to pay, say based upon my paycheck. So I got my paycheck is a week out. And so I take the items out of the store and I'm going to pay for them that next paycheck. but come that next paycheck, I don't pay for them. And I know I'm not paying for them. Is that what happened in this case? Or did you not have an opportunity to
Yes.
pay for the items?
Yes, that's what happened.
What happened? You just didn't pay for them.
Yes.
Okay. So just so that we're all correct, Ms. Hawkins, you took these items out of the store knowing you had not paid for them.
Yes, Your Honor.
At the time, you may have thought I was going to pay for them. Right?
Yes, Your Honor.
At no point did you go back and pay for them. At some point, you just made the decision that you weren't paying for them. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And the property that you took out belonged to Target. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You didn't have anybody's permission to do that, did you?
No.
And you came into possession of that property by virtue of your employment with Target,
Yes.
correct? And the amount of property that you took out was in excess of $200?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is also satisfied.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to this charge. Defendant is referred to probation for a pre-sentence investigation and report. Sentencing in this matter will be June 14th, 2023, 9 a.m. as your Zoom invite indicates. Young lady,
Yes.
why
Your
didn't you go back and pay for these items? Out of curiosity.
I guess I was just waiting, and then I just waited until I was still waiting, and by the time that they had talked to me about it, it just been too late to pay for them at that time.
How old are you?
19.
Are you in school?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where?
University of Michigan.
Are you originally from around here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your parents are in the area?
Yes, Your Honor.
They know about this?
Yes, Your Honor.
What'd they say?
They were very disappointed.
Well, I know how they felt. What'd they say to you?
They said that I should just be honest and that I should explain what happened.
Young lady, why'd you do this?
Because I just I just thought that I was gonna get away with I guess not paying for certain things because I was there, and that even though I was planning to go back and pay for them, that I did the rules just I guess didn't apply to me because I worked there, and I took advantage of that.
Something tells me you were probably raised better than that.
Yes, Your Honor.
What year are you in school?
I'm a rising sophomore.
Did you ever think about what this would do to your future?
Yes, Your Honor.
Kind of stupid, isn't it?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you really had needed that stuff, you could have gone to your mom and dad and they would have found a way to get it to you. I just had that feeling. Isn't that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
What are you going to be when you grow up?
I want to be a neurosurgeon.
Dear God. You're that smart?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let me give you a bit of advice. Stick to all of the things that are involved in neuroscience. Stay out of criminal activity because you don't do it well, because you're not a criminal. You weren't raised to be one. You don't think like one. That's why you got caught. We understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
I ain't gonna make her too mad. I may need one of those soon. I don't know. I don't even know what they do, but all right. We'll see you on the 14th, young lady.
Thank you.
Stay right there, and we're gonna put you into a breakout room with probation to exchange information.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.